Hey guys, Gina here, bringing you quote number 28 out of 365 quotes to inspire you all year round. Quote number 28 is, I sustain myself with the love of my family. Now, this is really true for me, and I know that it's true for some of the people in my life also, that family is so important, especially in growing and in becoming, right? You need people to lean on. Now, this might be real family, right? Blood family, or these might be people that you bring into your life that you treat as family, but you definitely need people to lean on. I like to call them accountability partners, support systems, whatever you call it. You definitely need those people. The people that have been there for me, you know who you are. I can't thank you enough, right? Whether it's good, bad, ugly, sad, you are there for me no matter what. And most of the time, guys, it is my family. Those are the people that you want to lean on. Those are the people that are going to love you no matter what. So I sustain myself through my family. I also have an awesome group of friends. I also have an awesome group of mentors. So when I talk about people who sustain me and how I continue to grow and learn and get through the naysayers or whatever hate is getting thrown my way or whatever roadblocks may be in my way, I need to lean on other people, right? I need to lean on other people to lift me back up. I can only do so much for myself. And that's why people have friends and families and different circles of influence. So just to kind of get away from this quote, I talk about circles of influence during my training. And I know that a lot of people have never heard of this before. Like, what's a circle of influence? Well, for example, when I was leaving my job as a teacher, I didn't ask my friends for their opinion because it didn't matter. Not that their opinions didn't matter to me, but they just were not in my circle of influence as far as what that decision looked like, right? They didn't leave their jobs. They weren't unhappy with their own careers. Maybe they were even pursuing or continuing to pursue a career in teaching. Their advice and their opinion at the time was just not significant enough for me to ask. Okay, so I only sought out people whose advice and opinions that mattered to me. That's how I was able to sustain myself throughout that entire period. And I promise you, it wasn't all positive, guys. So I did need people to lean on and lean to. From this quote, I want to give you a call of action. What are your circles of influence and what do they look like? Who's your friend circle? What about acquaintances? Maybe coworkers, mentors, coaches, okay? I want you to map out those circles of influence because I think that they're going to prove to be important once you start to dig deep into your mind and who you're, seeking advice from and who you're going to for good times, bad times, sad times, and who's lifting you up and who's bringing you down, right? I think that once you categorize these people, right, and I don't mean it in a mean way, but as circles of influence, right, you wouldn't ask your plumber to come and work on your roof. It just doesn't make sense. So it's the same thing. You wouldn't ask, your hairstylist to come deliver your mail. It doesn't make sense. Not that she couldn't do it, right? But it just doesn't make sense. Same thing for life decisions. Same thing for when you're trying to get through a situation. You wouldn't ask somebody relationship advice that's never been in a sustainable relationship or isn't happy in their own relationship. It just doesn't make sense. So I want you to think about those circles of influence. And this quote has transformed, right? We've kind of sprouted from the seed here. So the seed says that I sustain through my family. So I sustain myself with love of family. Okay? So love of family, love from family. It's a give and take there. But you can also sustain yourself through friends and acquaintances, coworkers, mentors, coaches, whatever those circles of influence look like. And I think it's really important that you guys know what those are and map them out. I hope that you have an awesome Wednesday. If you don't already know, on Wednesdays I coach a boot camp class. I call it FIT or Fit Academy, going back to my teaching roots there. And if you want to come and be a part of that, it's an hour of a workout. We do an intention. We also talk a little bit about nutrition. So I hope that you guys can make it. Again, that's Wednesday nights at 8:30. If you need the location, please message me personally. I do set an intention for the practice. I try and make it as fun as possible. I give you guys choices. There's lots of modifications. And I'm going to be real with you. It's lots of new people, so don't be afraid to come on out. So I hope to see you there tonight. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day, everyone. And I will catch up with you all tomorrow.